In this class, let us discuss about the synthesis of these ziridians, how we synthesize them, right? So here the first one is intramolecularly we synthesize intramolecular reactions, right? So within that, let us see the first one, that is Gabriel method. Gabriel method. So what we do, see here, just I will take this kind of compound NH2, there should be one halogen. Why halogen here? Because it is living group. See here. So this functional group is there, right? Nitrogen, this is alpha carbon and this is beta carbon. To this beta carbon, there should be one good living group, that is bromine. So here nitrogen will be having lone pair, so it will leave. So this leaves the system. So I'll get like this compound. See here. Nitrogen 1H, as it donated a lone pair, it gets positive charge and Pr minus is there, right? So further what happens, it takes this nitrogen, it takes the lone pair, it gets its lone pair from that bond, and H plus is H plus and Br minus, they will form HBr. So minus HBr and we'll get this aziridine, right? So this is how we easily synthesize. If you want to synthesize 4-membered nitrogen containing group, then what we'll do, we'll take only like this only. See here, NH2 is there, one carbon, second carbon, one more carbon. To this, if I add living group like bromine, see here, again intramolecular SN2 reaction, and I'll get directly, now I will write 4-membered ring like this, right? 1, 2, 3, and nitrogen, if I count, it is 4-membered ring, right? Like this we can synthesize. Lone pair, it is left to you whether you want to show or not. If you show, it's correct, right? If you are not sure, then it is understood, right? So it is true. So this is how we synthesize 4-membered, but now we are interested in 3-member. So if when I come to 4-member, I may use this method to synthesize, right? So now let us concentrate only on 3-member. So what I have to take, I have to take beta. See here, let me write here. So I'll take beta bromo ethyl amine, right? Because beta only it will get 3-membered ring, right? So it is intramolecular SN2 reaction, because here, see here, SN2, it is simply SN2, right? So within the molecule it is taking place, we call it as intramolecular. Intra means within the molecule reaction, SN2 reaction, right? So this is the name you can call, or simply you can call it as Gabriel method for synthesis of that thing, right? Next one, this is also very interesting. So here you can take alkene, it is simple alkene, right? To this I will add NOCl. Structure of NOCl you should know, right? So here, as soon as it attacks, chlorine leaves the system. So it will be like this. NO will be here and plus charge will be there, and Cl minus will be there. That will combine here and it will form like this compound. NO and here Cl. Other things as it is. To this, if I add one reducing agent, for example SnCl2 in HCl, so it acts as a reducing agent. What it will do? It will convert this NO2 to NH2. So here nitrogen gets lone pair and chlorine and methyl. Further again intramolecular SN2 and I will get this 3-membered nitrogen containing hetero group, right? How I got? Same thing. To remove nitrogen, we won't show that positive charge. That all done in junior classes. Now you should be able to understand. And also in the above example, I explained it, right? So this is how I'll get. And other molecules will be NaCl plus water, right? These are the byproduct, right? I hope you got it. It is easy method. So next one more, intramolecular SN2. What is the stereochemistry? I have explained these things. So whenever compound like this here, NH2 group is there with lone pair, and here living group bromine is there. Here you can place hydrogen below, methyl above. Here also you can do like this, hydrogen below, methyl above. If intramolecular SN2 reaction happens, only stereochemistry at this carbon changes. Here there will be change in stereochemistry, but here no change in stereochemistry, which I am showing by wrong mark, right? So further reaction, if you want to show, simply see here, like this you have to write. So here I will get 3-membered nitrogen containing group, and other here initially at this carbon initially hydrogen was below, now it becomes above, and this methyl was above, it became below. Whereas on this carbon it will remain same. Initially methyl was above, now also it is methyl is above, and hydrogen was below, now also it is below, right? So this is how we will get the compound. This stereochemistry you need to understand, right? So we shall go for next method. So second one, to synthesize this compound aziridines, we have the next one is the Hausser synthesis. What is this, the Hausser synthesis? Here what we add, we take styrene, right? What is this styrene? Styrene is nothing but this one, benzene ring containing CH double bond CH2, right? So we can draw like this also, sometimes they will draw like this, right? It is all understood, right? Or we can simply call it as PH CH double bond CH2, all are same. To this what I'll do, I will add this compound INCO. So I plus will be there, NCO minus will be there, so it is like alkene, right? So what happened, simple reaction like this, from this carbon it will give to this, so I'll get this compound C CH2 iodine become neutral, it has got lone pairs, and this carbon CH gets positive charge, and that will be stabilized by this pi bonds of this phenyl group, right? Further what happens, neighboring group participation, iodine give its lone pair and it will form iodonium ion. It will be like this, three membered, and iodine gets positive charge. So bromonium ion you have studied, right? In the same way it is iodonium. You can write by iodonium, just iodonium ion, right? So further, so see here what I have left, I have left with NCO minus. So NCO minus structure you should know, N double bond C double bond O, and nitrogen is having minus charge. So SN2 reaction at this carbon, simply just should I write, I will write like this here, iodine, and here N comes double bond C double bond O. You should make that linear, but for understanding, just for writing, I will write like this. To this, if I add any alcohol like methanol, so methanol O will be having lone pair, it will attack here, right? So electron density comes on oxygen, further it comes back, nitrogen electron density it will get minus. So I will get this compound C here, nitrogen C O M E is there. As it donated the lone pair, oxygen gets positive charge. Other things double bond O, and nitrogen is having negative charge. Other things remains as it is, I and pH, right? So what are the things can happen here, this negative charge here, it can do SN2 reaction, and iodine is a good living group, it will move as I minus, and here oxygen can't have positive charge as it is electronegative atom, so it takes the electron density from hydrogen and it becomes neutral and H plus. So here finally I will be removing HI, this molecule, and I will get this this oxygen ring with pH here, and to this nitrogen there will be COOMe. I hope how I got it you understood it, right? So it is simple method. So this is nothing but uh, Hausser synthesis, right? So before going further, let me tell you something, right? What is this CN means? CN stand for cyanide, simple cyanide. NC means isocyanide. CNS means thiocyanate, something we call, right? Thiocyanate. NCS means isothiocyanate. Similarly, INCO, which I have used, INCO, this one. INCO stand for isocyano-carbonate. It is the name, right? In which I will be plus, NCO will be minus, and structure I have told, I plus will be there, N double bond C double bond O, all are in here because this carbon is sp hybridized, right? This is the few basic, right? I hope it is clear now. No, so what the product I got, I got this one. It was like this, COOME ester, N ester I got, and here pH group was there, right? So further, so this, the name of this is N carboxy aziridine, because N, this compound is attached. For this, if I do hydrolysis, acidic hydrolysis, then I will get this kind of reaction. See, ester becomes COOH, right? And here pH group will be as usual. To this, if I heat, the carbon dioxide will be eliminated. See here, this CO2 will be eliminated. Here H bond, it breaks like this, and this electron density goes on nitrogen. So here nitrogen becomes N minus, and here H plus will be there. They will combine to form NH, and other this thing will go as carbon dioxide. I hope you know that simple mechanism. So it becomes NH here. Here pH will be there, and this will go as carbon dioxide. Right? This you, I think you know. Right? Simple reaction. Should I write it? First, once I'll tell you how it happens. H. So see here, like this, if I break, right? So what happens? I'll get H plus here. Here H plus will be there, and this electron density goes on nitrogen. So like this I'll get. See here, nitrogen gets negative charge, H will be positive charge, and here what happens? O minus is there, as this bond is broken, right? This bond. So this carbon will be having positive. So these both will combine to form carbon dioxide, CO double bond O, right? So minus and positive combine, and it will form carbon dioxide. And it is a gas, and it goes to the atmosphere. And this N minus is there, right? That and H plus both will combine and forms this aziridine, simple aziridine. Initially it was N substituted, now it simply became aziridine. Right, so this is how it happened. First hydrolysis, the ester is converted to acid. Further, if I heat, carbon dioxide is formed, and we will get this aziridine. Right, so this is the simple reaction. I hope you know these things. Right, so further, if I want to explain what are the things left, so third method to synthesize the aziridine, that is from oxyrenes we synthesize. So how we do? See here, oxyrene means, now you should be able to write the structure. So this is oxyrene. To this I will add this thing, PH3 phosphor double bond N CH3. We know that C double bond N means imines we call. Right. Similarly, P double bond N is there. This is also called imines, but we call this name as phosphorus. Phosphorus imines. This is nothing but phosphorus imines. And at 140 degree, the reaction goes at 140 degree. We need to make it vacuum, no solvent, inert. This reaction called inert reactions, right? So what we will get, see here, just this oxygen, right? This oxygen and this nitrogen will be replaced simply. So I'll get this oxygen is there, right? And this nitrogen will be simply replaced at that temperature and everything. So I'll get this product. Here instead of oxygen I'll get nitrogen, which is attached to CH3. See here, this hydrogen is attached to CH3, and other things remains as it is. Plus here PH3 and P double bond O, everything will be same, just NCH3 and oxygen were just replaced, right? This is how you can remember. The mechanism even in the book they have not given, right? So this is the thing you have to remember like this only, right? Further, synthesis of this aziridine form N alkylation, right? How we will do that? So through alkylation agent we use, and we synthesize that. So how it happens, everything, let us see. So what is there? Carbon nitrogen double bond, C double bond N means imines. So I will take imines. To this I will add alkylating agent, that is methyl iodide. So here lone pair will be there, simple SN2 reaction. So it is intermolecular SN2. Intramolecular, intra, you should know that. Intra means within the molecule, within. whereas inter means outside the molecule. See here, which is above this one molecule, two different molecules, so it is intermolecular SN2, means outside of the molecule SN2. Intramolecular means within the, for example, this I have told NH2, this is alpha carbon, beta carbon, to this, if good living group is there, then it is SN2 reaction, but it is intramolecular. That's how you need to remember, right? Let's go to the reaction now. So this is the reaction. So here SN2 reaction is taking place. So what happened? I will get this one, nitrogen, other things as it is, and here methyl CH2H, let me write, right? So I'll get this, and nitrogen gets positive charge. To this, if I add strong base, so what it will do, it will take this proton. So what I'll get this kind of structure. Nitrogen is having positive charge, other things remains as it is, and here CH2 will be having negative charge. What are these? These are called nitrogen ylides. Nitrogen ylides, right? So what are ylides? Heteroatom will be having positive charge, and adjacent carbon will be having negative charge. Those are nothing but ylides. So what happens here? This electron density goes to this carbon. Since nitrogen is having positive charge, which is unstable because electronegative atom can't have positive charge, so it takes this electron density, and I will get this product. See here. So this CH2 is there. To this here, other things remains as it is. Tertiary butyl group, right? So this is how the reaction goes. I hope you noted it, right? Simple reaction. So what is this? This is nothing but N-alkylated aziridine. N-alkylated aziridines, right? This is how we synthesize it, right? Next method, how we synthesize, that is through cycloaddition, or we can call it as see here, let me write here. We synthesize this aziridine by cycloaddition reaction, or simply we can call it as nitrine insertion method. So how this happened? See here, I will take this kind of compound RN3, right? RN3, the structure of this you should know. R, N will be there, double bond N, double bond N. So this nitrogen will be negative charge, this nitrogen will be having positive charge. Totally it is neutral. So RN3 structure should be like this. To this, only this can also react, but in some condition like HNO, harsh condition, if we use heat, what happens here? Like this electron density moves. These are the resonating structures. So Rn minus comes N triple bond N, and this nitrogen having positive charge, totally neutral, right? So because of these conditions, light or heat, it takes this electron density and goes as nitrogen gas, N triple bond N. So I can show like this also, or N2 gas I can show. Further, what I left, Rn minus is there. Since this bond is broken, right, this bond, again plus it will get. So totally minus plus neutral, Rn. Initially one lone pair, again lone pair. This is called nitrine, right? Sometimes this will only react. This nitrine only will react. Sometimes this compound will react, right? Based on condition we will form, right? So what I will got, I will use this compound in this harsh condition, it will form this nitrine. It is nitrine, right? So this is plus nitrogen gas is released, that goes outside. So let us see the reactions, few reactions. So here it is very interesting, you can see here. So how nitrine I formed, I took this N3, which was neutral, or I can write like this also, N double bond N double bond N, here minus, here plus, or its canonical structure, N minus here, N triple bond N, this nitrogen having positive charge. All these are same. If I do the heat at thermal condition or photochemical condition, it will form nitrine. To this, if I add like this, what kind of this? This is cis alkene. And this nitrine, if it is singlet, then it will be stereospecific, right? So cis remains cis. So what happens here? it takes this electron density and it becomes negative, and this becomes positive. Further, this bond is formed, so totally neutral. So N here, like this we will get R here, R here. Initially it is cis, right? This was cis. Now here also it is cis only. You can show them both above or you can show them both below, right? So from cis I got cis. So these are stereospecific reactions, right? So these are stereospecific. Stereospecific. Cis gives cis, trans gives trans. Similarly, if I use trans, this is trans alkene, I'll get this product Rn. One will be above, one will be below, right? So this is trans. So these are stereospecific reactions. This gives cis only when we use singlet nitrine. If we use a triplet nitrine, then with cis if we react, we will get both product, cis and trans product will get. That thing when I explain about this intermediate nitrine, there you will understand, right? Now it's not necessary. Now we are concentrating on this aziridines. Let us concentrate on that, right? So this is how this thing will react, right? What that it is, nitrine, right? So instead of that, if I use like this compound, see what is this, alkene, right? This is also alkene, hydrogen hydrogen you can place. So from R, N is there, double bond N, double bond N. So this is minus and this is plus, right? From that I used to get this Rn and this is nitrogen I used to get. I showed the reaction of this. Sometimes this happens when HNO or heat adverse condition, the nitrogen gas will be eliminated and we will get this nitrogen. Sometimes what happens, simply click reaction happens. If this it is stable at room temperature, let us say, then if this is there in the solvent mixture, then click chemistry reaction happens here, just simply like this nitrogen is electronegative, it will attack. So this electron density moves on this carbon, then it attacks to this nitrogen and this bond comes to this nitrogen and this nitrogen becomes neutral. So I'll get this product, see here, pH. Now everything single bond hydrogen and here single bond nitrogen, here it has attached to R and it is attached to nitrogen, it is attached to nitrogen, right? So here double bond is there, it became neutral by getting its lone pair, right? So this is nothing but simple click chemistry. We can do nitrogen insertion also. Further see, further like if we heat it, nitrogen gas will be eliminated. How it is eliminated? See here, it has got lone pair, so it attacks to this carbon. This electron density moves here, and this bond is there, right? It will again comes to nitrogen, and nitrogen becomes neutral, right? So now I am not showing that charge things everything. So what I'll get? Sorry. I'll get this one. See this nitrogen attack to this carbon, and here R group. Here pH group as it is, and here two hydrogens, no need to show, and here nitrogen gas N triple bond N, and it went to this thing, right? I'll get this thing. So first click chemistry followed by when I heat, nitrogen gas is eliminated, I will get this one. Or with the same compound, this one only, pH C double bond O H is there. For this, if I insert nitrogen directly, which I generated from this, right? So here also I'll get this product directly. See here. Whether both are same? Yeah, both are same. Both these are same, right? This is how we do the, whether we can do, if we have like this compound, we can do click chemistry followed by nitrogen we remove, and we'll get that aziridine. Or initially only unstable compounds will convert into nitrogen, then they will react. It is left to you whether if you are doing it in lab, whether based on stability you will get to know, right? So here see COET is there, double bond N, double bond N, this is negative, this is positive. So what happens here, this electron density goes here, this electron density moves on carbon, then to this nitrogen, this bond will shift to this nitrogen and it becomes neutral. So I'll get like this. right? So here one nitrogen, one more nitrogen, one more nitrogen, and here like this, right? So here double bond will be there as it is. This double bond becomes single bond, it got lone pair, and here COOET. Further, if I want to heat, if I heat, this electron density moves on this carbon, this electron density will be taken here, and this bond will be broken, and this nitrogen gets its lone pair back, right? In chemistry we directly show these arrows, right? We never show that all COOET. So this is how we will get an nitrogen gas is expelled. So these are the different method to synthesize these aziridines. In next class, let us see the chemical reactions of aziridines.